Hi, my name is Tammy and thank you for watching my channel, Let's Heal. I created this channel to offer a place for people who are in narcissistic relationships or who are just out of them and trying to heal, a place to come together and talk honestly and openly and exchange ideas for our healing process. Today I want to talk about the narc and the empath. Oftentimes we ask ourselves, how on earth did we get in the situation we're in? Like, I'm a smart person, college educated. How did I get myself messed up in this situation? And if you've not heard the word empath before, an empath is a person who has a high level of empathy. I've considered myself an empath for many years. I pick up the energy of people around me. Oftentimes I even it's very intense. I have troubles separating out my energy from others sometimes. I have learned how to handle it better, but I go into a situation and I think I can help. I always go in, sense, and gather. I'm gathering information in every situation I seem to go into, and I gather it because I have a sense of urgency to help people. Funny that narcissistic people also gather information. They gather information for their own needs, but that's a huge similarity between an empath and a narc. They're both very in tune to their surroundings and very in tune to people and to what makes them tick, what motivates them, even what their weaknesses are. I mean, as an empathic person, I go into a situation and I get a sense of what is wrong, what this individual needs, and what can possibly fix the situation or make the situation better. A narc goes into the same situation and they also make their own assessment, but it's for their own personal gains. A narc uses it basically to control the situation. They use the information they gather to control the situation so that they can extract what they need to meet their narcissistic supply. So when you wonder why did you get hooked up with this person? You know, this person is so different from me, and so why did I not see that they are so abusive and they're so controlling? And I'm supposed to trust my intuition. I'm saying I'm empathic. I have a huge amount of empathy. Well, am I that bad of a judge of character that I would miss this? Well, the other aspect of a narc is they are extremely manipulative, and they know how to. They assess you, and they're assessing you now. So they assess you. They assess your personality. They assess your weaknesses, your desires, your hopes and dreams, your shortcomings, your intelligence level, all these things, your finances, your ability to provide, basically. But they're making this assessment about you, and they formulate a plan on how to approach you and how to pull you in based on that. So although you're good at assessing people, maybe you're not so good at seeing an out and out lie. Like a narc has to represent themselves in a manner that basically is going to catch your attention and make you feel sorry for them and suck you in. It doesn't mean it's true. They are going to manipulate the view of themselves in order to make you feel those empathic, I want to help type feelings towards them. So that's why it's so common for empathic people, or people who are very kind and who are very giving of themselves, to continually get sucked into situations where they are finding themselves being taken advantage of by narcissistic individuals. So I just thought that was kind of interesting to share, the empath and the narc, and that, in some ways we're so similar, and but our objectives, we're similar in how we size up a person, but it's the empath is doing it in a helpful and loving way to try to make some situation better, and the narc is trying to do it so that they can ultimately use this information against a person to control them. So anyway, food for thought. I thought that was an interesting comparison, and would explain why we always find ourselves with these types of people, because we're targets. We're majorly big targets. Like, oh yeah, there's somebody that will give me everything I want, that will let me set the boundaries for them because they're so kind and generous that they'll just keep giving and giving and giving. This is a perfect person for me. This is, like, I'm a leech, and this is the perfect person I can latch on to for my supply. So anyway, take care. Please subscribe to my channel, where we'll talk about all kinds of interesting ways that we try to live normal lives despite our association with the narc. So take care. Have a good night.